All across America, people are needlessly overpaying the interest on their mortgages and other debts without even knowing it. In this video, we will show you how thousands of people in the U.S. are saving interest and paying down debt faster than they ever thought possible when using the proven TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution program. So let's get started. Over the years, companies that have created products and services that have helped to change our lives for the better, such as Microsoft, Apple, eBay, and Starbucks, received the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award when they first started. It is a highly recognized award, and Ernst & Young is known as one of the top 3 accounting, tax assurance, and financial services firms in the world. The creators of this revolutionary interest saving system received the same award in the financial services category. The creators of this program have also been recognized by publications such as Success Magazine, Mortgage Planner, True Wealth, and Broker Banker. Plus, they received the Editor's Choice Award from Personal Real Estate Investor magazine. So what is the TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution program? Well, first, we would like to tell you what it's not. It is not a refinance. It is not a mortgage modification nor a debt roll-down program. It is not an increase to your minimum monthly payment. It does not require you to change your bank or lender. And most importantly, it does not require you to change your current lifestyle. TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution program is a revolutionary, easy-to-use program which uses key money-saving principles to help you eliminate debt quickly and save interest. We would now like to review 4 of these money-saving principles. The first money-saving principle is strategic payoff. The second is interest accumulation. The third key principle is interest float. The fourth is interest cancellation. Here is what an amortization schedule looks like on a 30-year, $200,000 loan at 4.5% with a payment of $1,013. If this client makes her payments as scheduled, by year 20, we can see that they have barely gained half of their equity. Yet they have already paid over $240,000 in mortgage payments. At the end of 30 years, they will have paid over $364,000 for their $200,000 loan. That is over $164,000 in interest payments. In other words, they will have paid over 82% of the original amount that they borrowed just in interest payments. Banks sold depositors money as long as they can to leverage themselves. That is making money off your money. They wait until the last possible minute before dispersing funds to various accounts, so they can, in the long run, hold on to every cent. This is how they continue to make a significant profit. Now, it is your turn to have a proven system that runs the strategies and calculations for you, allowing you to use TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution program to maximize your financial strategy. Did you know that if you paid your mortgage on the 1st, when the bank asks for your payment, the bank can hold on to that money, gaining interest on it daily for 14 days, and apply that payment on the 15th? What if you let that same money work for you those 14 days? It is called time value of money. Our system has many thousands of math algorithms working for you. That means your system is tailor-fitted to your specific financial situation, using your existing checking or savings account. We just provide the TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution program training to help you get out of debt faster than you ever thought possible based on your unique situation. Let's discuss the first of the 4 money-saving principles, strategic payoff. Think about this. In what order do you pay one debt? Well, there is really only one way to pay it. What if you had 2 debts? You had a Visa card over here. Which one would you pay off first? Well, you could pay the mortgage and then the Visa card, or you could pay the Visa card and then the mortgage. So there are 2 possible orders to pay those 2 debts off. What if you had 3 debts? 3 debts, there would be 6 different ways to pay that off. If you had 4 debts, there would be 24 different ways to pay that off. 5 debts. With 5 debts, you would actually have 120 different possible ways each month to get to the fastest way to zero. Only one of them, one of the 120, is the correct and fastest way. The system recalculates each time you have a change in the amount owed, interest rates, the ratio of principal applied versus interest paid, and many other determining factors. Fortunately, the system determines all the correct factors for you. Let me introduce you to Bob and Katie. Bob and Katie make $5,400 per month net or after taxes. They spend a combined $5,200 per month on all of their debts, expenses, and entertainment. This means Bob and Katie only have $200 left over at the end of the month. Do you need $200 to make the system work? No, you just need to spend less than you make. We can show you as little as $1 left over will work. Here are their debts. Bob and Katie have a direct deposit with the companies they work for, so their paychecks go directly into their checking account. The system prompts them to transfer that $5,400 from checking into savings. So, for the sake of demonstration purposes, realizing everyone's situation is different, we're going to say that Bob and Katie can pay most of their bills on their credit card or line of credit. We realize the online system will be customized for you, and that your financial situation will be different from Bob and Katie's. A credit card or line of credit is not required for this system to work. We are just keeping this simple so you can understand the general gist of how this system works. So, they pay for their food, gas, and all of their household expenses, including all the bills shown here. Because their living expenses are $5,200, this means they now owe $5,200 on their credit card or line of credit. The system now takes that debt into consideration and will address it the following month. You will notice that the debt amounts have changed because they continue to make their regular minimum payments as scheduled. So, in month 2, Bob and Katie's savings account earned interest. Now they have $5,413 in their savings account. This is the second money-making principle: interest accumulation. The TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution Program prompts them to take $3,884 from savings and transfer it into their checking account. After that, it prompts them to take $5,200 and pay their credit card down to zero. We used someone else's money for 30 days and paid them no interest, and allowed our money to work for us at the same time. This is the third money-saving principle: interest float. It then prompts them to take $4,084 from their checking account and pay towards their primary mortgage, and identifying an additional strategic transfer. The system calculates an exact amount of $798 and prompts them to transfer this amount out of the savings onto the Visa. So this is what the beginning of month 3 looks like. We now owe less on the mortgage and less on the Visa. And this is what happened to the mortgage. Their new balance is $195,652. Their interest rate and minimum monthly payments stayed the same, but they canceled 15 months' worth of mortgage payments and saved $11,162 in interest. This is the fourth money-saving principle: interest cancellation. What does this mean to you? If these were your numbers, you could now pay yourself what you have been paying to the bank, because you would no longer have to pay those additional 15 months at the end of the mortgage. You can see how powerful this is. Can you do this on your own? Perhaps, with many hours of strategizing, overanalyzing, calculating, and constantly updating. And providing you are a math genius. But this system calculates every strategic move for your money, making sure the timing is perfect and that every penny you have is working hard for you. The TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution Program will do many of these strategic maneuvers throughout the life of your debt payoff. So, let's recap. Here are Bob and Katie Smith. They are 40 years old. On the conventional side, they will be paying on their debt until they are 70 years old. That is 5 years after retirement, if in fact they can retire at that point. With this time-saving system, they will be debt-free at 52 years old. That is 13 years prior to retirement, and they can pay themselves instead of their creditors. Plus, they save over $101,000 in interest on their mortgage and over $38,000 in interest on their other debts. It is important to understand the financial implications of holding on to debt. Holding on to debt may indeed cost you more money than you can earn on your own. As a society, we are emotionally involved in thinking that making more money is our answer. Yet it is our debt that in reality holds us back from achieving our financial goals. Sometimes people say, "I could try and do this on my own." So, let's look at what would happen if Bob and Katie send their $200 discretionary income each month to their mortgage. First of all, that is not what this system does. It does not require you to increase your minimum monthly payments. Second, we know that most people will only do this for a short period of time, because life happens. However, if they did send in the money, they would not have access to those funds and would only eliminate around $52,000 in interest. This dynamic system saves them over $140,000 in total interest payments, without having to increase their minimum payment $200 every month. Remember, with the Try It Yourself option, Bob and Katie are not even addressing their other debts. You might be doing something to eliminate your debts, or you may be doing nothing. Either way, we have something here that will help you get out of debt faster than any traditional method, books, CDs, DVDs, or class will ever teach you. No more calculating your debt, interest rates, payments, and guessing which combination will save you the most amount of money and time, because this system is personalized with your information. TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution Program does the calculations and factors the money-saving strategies for you, so you have a clear, easy-to-use plan that is in line with your goal of getting the fastest way to zero. And what if life throws you a financial curveball? Well, TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution Program simply adjusts the plan and gets you back to the destination of zero department. It's guaranteed. TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution Program helps you clearly see what your financial choices really do to your overall financial picture before you make those decisions. If you decide to do an addition to your home, buy a boat, or whatever, the system will show you the impact, recalculating the years to pay off and the amount of interest you will pay. This is so much more than just paying off your debt. It is 20/20 financial foresight. The visual representation of the program, showing you when you will be debt-free, is what we like to refer to as the financial GPS. It not only guides you to quickly pay off debts, it helps you stay focused. Just like with a New Year's resolution, we often lack the discipline to follow through to the very end. It helps you to track success. TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution Program doesn't only provide you with a one-shot analysis of your situation, but it clearly directs you, even if you make a few wrong turns. It also helps you to save for retirement. For example, let's assume you had this 30-year mortgage at $1,013 per month and paid that debt off in 12 years like Bob and Katie. What would you do if you no longer had a mortgage payment? What would your retirement be like if you kept paying that $1,013 to yourself or to an IRA for the remaining 18 years? We guarantee everything to the month and the year you will be at zero debt, and to the penny to what you will save in writing. All we ask is that you follow the TSP Financial Group's Wealth Solution Program's simple prompts, and you will achieve the guaranteed savings as stated in your free savings report. This life-changing system has helped homeowners all across America pay down hundreds of millions of dollars in debt ahead of schedule. We believe that everyone who would like to have a brighter future should hear about this money-saving system. Then, the next step is to call for your free savings report. This report will show you how much time and money you can save, with no account numbers, no social security numbers, and no credit checks needed. Thank you for your time. We hope you will take advantage of this opportunity to experience greater financial freedom. It is time to minimize debt and maximize wealth. You can own your home, not your mortgage.